Well, it's time, about that time, y'all. Time to make a change. We are the people who can do it. Let's grow. Time, time to make a change. We are the people who can do it. Let's grow. Let's grow. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. Hi, this is Jacqueline here. And thank you for growing with me on today, honey. It's a new day. And like the sun, we rise. We rise. We must grow. There is no turning back. There is nothing to turn back to. Onward and upward, we rise in God. I got lifted right now. I mean lifted. You hear me? It's time. Time to make a change. We are the people who can do it. Change is within. Yes, you can. Faith. Faith is the substance of things hoped for. The evidence of things not seen is on its way. Believe. Live in it. Believe it. Achieve it. Do the right thing that's in front of you. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against rulers of darkness, powers and principalities, the unseen battle, the spiritual warfare, the world. But within you is the Spirit of God to rise above all things, to grow, to reach your greatness in God. Understanding. I know. I understand, honey. Times are hard. Times are rough. You don't know how you're going to get through if you're going to get through. You don't know how you're going to make it. It ain't no way. You don't see a way. But there is a way. I got so many signs. I get a lot of signs from God. Every day I get signs. And as I was sitting yesterday, after I got off work at the second job, I'm sitting there because, see, grow is my first job. Then I got a second job. Grow is the main job, working for the Lord. Growing and sowing and lifting all around the world, that's the main job. And then I got the second job that helps to maintain the first job. So I'm sitting there at the Metrolink, the train station, and a king came and sat, down the way a little bit, and I could hear the music that he playing. I could hear the song, and this highway of life is very busy this time of day. It's very, very busy. So we gonna walk away from the highway of life just for a minute. Go back here. Uh, hmm. Never ever will I find a love like this again. So I keep growing on. Before the good is gone, I know I'll never love this way again. That's what was playing. Don't reach back for yesterday, turning backwards to nothing. Keep growing forward, onward and upward. Yesterday is a memory. There's nothing to turn back to. We can look back and we can remember yesterday, but we got to grow on today for tomorrow. Our hope is in tomorrow, so we keep hope alive today. And as I grow, God just gave me that sign, because my struggles, my own personal struggles, feeling that I need this to make me happy when I don't need anything but God to make me happy. See, all of that is within, all the capabilities, my ambitions, my dreams, they're mine. So I have to make them happen. I have to make it do what it do in God. There go faith. There go the substance of things hoped for. There go the evidence of things not seen. It all lies within me. I know I'll never love this way again, so I keep growing on before the good is gone. I know I'll never love this way again, so I keep growing on before the good is gone. I can't sing, but I do sing for the Lord, honey. I'm going to belt it out. You will watch out. I'm going to belt it out for God. I'm going to put it out there because on my heart is a song and on my lips is praise. And the sweet sound of praise. That's it. The sweet sound of praise to the Lord. In the middle of it, I go through too, but I grow through. I'm telling you something. Day by day, minute by minute, second by second, I live in it. I don't want to go backwards. I'm not who I used to be. I saw a bird fly low. Then I saw that bird fly high. Then I saw that bird fly even higher. So that's what I have to do. At my lowest, I got to come up. I got to get high. And I got to get higher. And there is no need for anything to help me get higher. All I need is the Lord. That's all I had before. And before he came along. And so that's all I need now is God. It's one thing to realize that you as a whole person, and you seeking someone to help you, to be whole. Just be there with you. I mean, we weren't meant to be alone down here. We really weren't. But sometimes God got to put you alone to fix you, to let you know, hey, it's me. All you need is me. See, we go out searching, looking, trying to find it. See, I was already on the journey. But I went looking, I went searching. And I found what I found. Something that was not meant good for me. Something that, came up against me. Wasn't for me. And so, see, that's the mistake that we make when we go looking and searching. And we go find something that's not meant for us. I like to come in here where it's quiet at. In the lighthouse, it's noise everywhere in the lighthouse, but I was watching a video of a woman who just was crying because she was whole until someone came in her life and broke her. And as I watched her video, I related to the words that she was saying. But then I realized, because people always wonder why you ain't got nobody, why you by yourself, why you alone. Well, I'm all right, me and God. We all right. We don't need nobody else. But see, that's the mistake that I made. Went searching and looking and not waiting on the Lord. See, because God already had something for me. God already have something beautiful for you. Just wait on the Lord. Do what's in front of you and wait on God. So as I'm sitting there listening to this song, he playing, back to this. As I'm sitting there listening to this song he playing, it's just a sign from the Lord. Because as I'm dealing with my own personal struggles and thinking that I need something to make me happy, thinking that I need something to elevate me, thinking that I need something, but at the time when I was going through, it did come in handy, but I'm not going through anymore. I'm under the influence of the Lord, under the influence of God. It's a beautiful influence to be under, to be free and be clear. Clarity. The clarity, even though, okay, now look, I was addicted to alcohol. I used to get off work and have my drink. Didn't bother nobody, sit at home and have my drink. But God delivered me from that. And the last drink that I had years ago, it tasted so nasty that I don't never want another one. Break free of addiction. It's all in your mind, minute by minute, second by second, because we're going to take it day by day. We growing in God for a better way. Yes, you can overcome anything that is hurting you. Wean yourself from it. What I stopped doing, I told you I stopped smoking those blunt sticks. I stopped doing that, started rolling up in paper. And then, I had to even get away from that because I don't want to be dependent on anything but me. I don't want to have to wake up in the morning and think I got to have this first before I do this. I got to do this before I can do that. I ain't none of this unless I have that. No, as long as I got God, honey, I got everything I need. Free your mind and the rest will follow. I'm telling you, that's all you got to do, Your Majesty. If you want to be free, begin to think of thee. That's it. Love yourself. And when you love yourself, then you realize, I am great. I am greater than anything. I am greater than my circumstances. I rise over any oppression that comes my way. And you don't need anything to do it, honey. You can do it. I'm doing it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to get through it. I'm going to get over it. Because it was a time, the last time I was 17 years old, last time I smoked weed, and I didn't even like it then. And so I never did again, really, until I met this man. And it became legal in 2020. And I used it as a crutch. Just as I used alcohol, just as I used vices, crutches, things we hold on to. But see, these things cripple us. When you hold on to something, it cripples you. It makes you dependent on it because you can't get through it without it. You can't make it. It ain't no life without it. You got to maintain. So in order to maintain, you got to keep drinking. You got to keep smoking. You got to maintain. You got to stay up there. You got to maintain. So you got to, you ready for another drink. It's time for another drink. I cannot tell you how many times I had a drink and needed another drink and went and got one, went and got another drink. I was an alcoholic, honey. I was a functioning alcoholic. And I didn't have time for AA. I didn't have time for it, even though I probably could have benefited from sitting and listening to some of the stories. But I didn't have time. I was working single parent. I didn't have time to go to meetings. I had to get over it. I had to win. We have to win. We cannot be defeated. We are warriors until transition. You got to free your mind. That's it. I will never forget as long as I live, what that man said to me. He was always there every time I went there. Just like I seen him every time. But the times that I wanted to talk to him, he didn't talk to me. And I know right now a lot of this don't make sense, but I got a message for you. I'm trying to tell you something. The last thing he said to me was, "You almost there." That was the last thing he said to me. I want to tell him I'm there. See, I was coming there to get my crutch. Headed to the dispensary to get my crutch. He said, "You almost there." I'm there. I don't need my crutch anymore. I'm done with it. Honey, I'm getting ready to straighten up, straighten me up and straighten up and fly right. And we getting ready to grow. We getting ready to rise. We already were rising. We in 88 countries. But the thing of it is, you got to understand that I went through trauma. I had a horrible marriage, abusive marriage. But God told me to grow. And a part of that journey, grow, was letting go of the crutches, of the vices that held me down. Because I couldn't even buy myself anything because I had to make sure I had the money for my crutch. I had to make sure I had this, and then I had to have this. I have a school in Kenya. I have children depending on me every day to eat, to live. These are children who have no one else to turn to. I cannot be dependent on this. I have to depend on the Lord. So God brought me to this point in time in my life where I realize I don't need anything to make me happy. I have everything in God. I want you to know that God is your everything. I want you to realize and I want you to live in faith. Smile the beautiful smile of faith. It's going to be okay. You're going to get through. You're going to grow over it. You're going to rise above it. Yes, you can. Yes, you will. Grow. You are grow. You are greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. Yes, you are. And as I minister to you, I minister to myself. We on a beautiful journey, a journey to grow, growing to greatness. We going to fly high, and then we going to fly higher, and then we going to fly even higher. Because we on the wings of love, under the wing of the Lord. His eye is on the sparrow. So don't worry about tomorrow. Keep growing in God. Don't reach back for yesterday. Don't throw away tomorrow reaching back for a memory. That's what yesterday is, a memory. Those old ways are passed away. We are new creatures. Rise. We are new in God. We are not who we used to be. Our past is our past. That is not our today, and it is not our tomorrow. So thank you, past. We growing on a journey. That's it, honey. It's a wrap. It is a wrap. It's done. I'm telling you. You can stick a fork in me. I'm through. You see, I'm done with it. I'm there. I've arrived. So, like a great mountain, I continue to spread and make other great mountains. We're going to link up, lock up, and we're going to rise up. And we're going to come up. We're striving for greatness. Greatness in God. Remember, kings and queens, we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against powers and principalities. See, that thinking in your mind that you need this and you need that and you can't make it through without that. Honey, all it is just going to keep trying to make you. See, one thing you got to realize, you need to realize this. Your body has a tolerance. It can only take so much, and then it don't even mean nothing no more. You're trying to maintain, you're trying to get there. And you're not going to get there the way you think you're going to get there. What's going to happen is you're going to lose your mind. And that just chasing, running and chasing, got to have. And no, we don't. All we got to have is God. God is love. Love yourself. Love yourself enough that you want better for you. You want to do better for you and better by you. And that's me. We are grow. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom, honey. Keep growing. Keep rising. Don't let nothing break your stride. Don't let nothing hold you down. Break free of the shackles that bind thee. God bless you as you grow. We rising up.